gentlemen, to another edition of the Real Honest Raider. I'm your host, Rick Grimes. Today we're going to go ahead and cover the Raiders and Chiefs game. Derek Carr, 19 for 32, 41, 2 tubs, no interceptions. Pretty middle of the road, Chef's White Bread, average quarterback. And we got Josh Jacobs, 21 carries, 154, 1 tub, 7.3 yards per carry average. That guy's an absolute stud, Davante Adams had another 2-touchdown game. On 7 targets, 3 catches. That's 4 misses. That's really weird. But 124, which means we only targeted him on long passes. The first pass that he got was behind him, right? He had to slow down to get it. There was a guy over top. He's not getting that touchdown. The second one was an absolute dime to Davante Adams. But let me tell you something right now. Derek Carr doesn't throw absolute dimes on a regular. That's the exception, not the rule, right? You can't go, well, look at that pass. He threw it really good and say he's going to do it again. No, because the majority of the time he's only averaging 1.55 touchdowns a game anyways over the last 2.5 years. Derek Carr doesn't throw 3 touchdowns. He's not an elite quarterback. He doesn't carry a team, doesn't elevate their play. He just once in a while throws a good pass and gives somebody something to go ooh about, right? Because the rest of the time he's just fucking trying not to lose. And the only one trying to win was the coach because he went for it and tried to win the game because he didn't want to leave it in the quarterback's hands. He just didn't want to do it. He knew he was going to fucking fail. And what happens? He had a punt, right? Right? At the end. Couldn't get it and had a punt, right? 3 scores. 9 points out of 30. Missed me on that shit. Let's go ahead. If you don't think I'm telling you the truth, 2 touchdowns. 21. 2 touchdowns. Only threw 23 touchdowns last season. 17 games, 23 touchdowns. Give me a fucking break. Here's 2020. 27 touchdowns. Oh my God, he almost hit 30. Almost hit 30. It's a bunch of jokes, right? 8 TDs this season, 4 interceptions, a 57.2 rating. Garbage stats, right? Garbage stats. These are our backup level stats. Any rookie can obtain this, right? This guy's making millions. Any rookie can fucking do this, right? You guys have to be kidding me, right? And then you guys are going to sit there and go, well, the last time Derek Carr threw 4 touchdowns was in 2018, right here, against Cleveland. Wow, what a fucking break. Now, let's go back to the game. Let's go to the Chiefs. Bam, 4 touchdowns. What does Patrick Mahomes got, right? Let's look at Patrick Mahomes. Where do we go for this shit here? Let's go. I don't even have a fucking search bar here. Here we go. Patrick Mahomes. Here we go. $15 touchdowns. 2 interceptions, 78. Give me a fucking break, ladies and gentlemen. There's a difference, right? You can't win with this guy. Mahomes is putting you in the AFC Championship. Carr's putting you into the role for a 15th pick or 16th pick, which is just out of the way of anybody good, right? Which is why we can't get any better, because Derek Carr is holding us back. We can't get any better because we're not going to all out lose. We have to go middle of the road, which means we have to claw, scratch, and fucking climb with average players because we're getting average talent. And we're having to bring in talent from other teams to try to make up for the gap. And those people, if they were actual generational talent, you don't let them go. You don't let them walk out the building unless you give up ridiculous shit for it. Right? Davante Adams, a lot of money. But he's just a receiver. Receivers don't make quarterbacks better. Quarterbacks have to be good to get it to the receiver, not the other way around. Quarterbacks throw the receiver open, right? The receiver doesn't throw himself open, right? So, miss me on that shit. And this is exactly why Derek Carr fans sit there and say Josh McDaniels. Why are we saying Josh McDaniels? Listen to this guy.
It kills me, bro. It really kills me, bro. I see motherfuckers on Twitter doing the most, doing all kind of weird shit. It's weird to me, bro. It's just like, I don't understand this shit, bro. Blame this shit on Josh McDaniels.
No, we won't. Doc Zent, the Alcoholic Anonymous, the guy who literally just drinks a fifth every fucking day when he wakes up in the morning, grabs a Dr. Pepper, cracks a fifth, and just gets totally shitty by himself. He's no one else here, just getting drunk by himself, drinking some of this, whatever that fucking drink is, and he's just drinking nonstop. And this is the guy you're going to take your advice from, ladies and gentlemen, the guy who cannot get his life together. Here it is. Opening day, right here. Bam, opening freaking right out the rip. Here's his 0 sugar drink and his fit of whiskey or whatever this is, right? You don't think I'm serious? The guy drank it all. This is him midway through the fucking game. Towards the end, actually the third quarter. Here's him at the end killing it. Killing the Dr. Pepper and killing his freaking drink. And then he gives you this, right? Then he gives you this. Blame it on Josh McDaniels. 30 minutes after the game ends, blame it on Josh McDaniels. The guy's so clear-headed, drinking a fifth, fucking giving everybody advice in life, telling you what real stuff is, right? Because he doesn't have clouded judgment at all. He's not just a fan. This guy's never played a down in his life, never held a football on a football field and actually wore a uniform with it. He is completely and utterly just a drunk alcoholic fan trying to make money to feed his habit. So, miss me on Docs has got any credibility. This guy's an alcoholic. This is why. See? And those platformers, along with the Raider Equinox, right? Wasted talent and the Raider Equinox, right? Always hyping people up. We got to win. We got to win. The Raider Equinox is upon us. Woo! Anything more exciting than football, right? And then he comes on, and then he starts going in about how Josh McDaniels this, Josh McDaniels that, right? We need that magic back. And these are the level of fans that go into his channel, right? Chris Brannon, whoever this moron is, delete your YouTube login, please, because you're a stupid fuck. We need that magic we had back in the preseason. And this is the level of IQ. The preseason isn't real, ladies and gentlemen. It is not real. It doesn't count. It's a practice. It's like having an extra practice. It's not real. There's no magic, right? The off-season workouts aren't magic. The little things they do at the park isn't magic, right? There is no magic. What it is poor execution by a quarterback who can't get out of his own way. Go back through all the plays in this, and I'll go through all the highlighted bad plays of Derek Carr if I have to, and we'll show you just how bad Derek Carr, how far he missed off behind a player, in front of the player too far, above him too high, too low, into the dirt, throwing it away, standing there for a sack, no apparent fucking ability to see what's going on around him. He doesn't go through his progressions, hot reads. Some of the announcers in the game were saying Derek Carr's been making poor decisions all night, making poor decisions. And this is why the Raiders haven't gotten anywhere, because Derek Carr makes poor decisions. It's not the coach. Every time a player doesn't execute, it's not the coach's fault. And every time the team wins, it isn't the fucking quarterback's reason why they won. You people are stupid. You guys say Derek Carr won us the game against the fucking Broncos. And then every other loss is Josh McDaniels. You guys are fucking retards. You guys should never have been born. None of you people are even real. You guys are garbage human beings, and you're nothing more than a slab of meat with eyeballs. Get the fuck out of my channel. Get the fuck out of Raider Nation. We don't need you. These people are the fucking reason why this guy, Wi-Fi Willie, Raider Cody, fucking Raid the Tape, all them fuckers, right? All just like, why didn't we, they look at it in such a superficial way. Why didn't we kick the extra point? Well, no, because we didn't want to leave the game in Derek Carr's hands. The coach knows Derek Carr is bad. He doesn't trust his quarterback because he's bad, right? He doesn't trust his quarterback in clutch moments. He's bad. So he decided to take the decision out of Derek Carr's hands and try to go for two, right? And we didn't get it, right? He's forced Derek Carr to play to win. He's trying to force Derek Carr how to play to win. Force him to be elite. But you can't it's like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You can't turn a garbage quarterback into a fucking Hall of Famer. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. Did Brad Johnson get in the Hall of Fame because he won Nope. He's not good enough. He had to have a couple coaches dealing with each other and rigging the Super Bowl in order for him to get a ring, right? Miss me on that bullshit, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why the Raiders lost is not because of Josh McDaniels. It's not because of anybody but Derek Carr. Derek Carr had 5 drives, 30 possible points, and all we came away with was 9. And that is why we lost. 21 points left on the fucking field. 21 points not scored by our quarterback. And you are going to blame the 1 extra point by the coach. Kiss my ass. Everybody, who doesn't like Derek Carr, have a great rest of your day. All you Derek Carr fans, get bent, losers.